YouTube, J Jones Cardio One. You already know what it is. Man, I got a long story for y'all. So anybody that don't need a 5 or 10 minute video, just go ahead and click off now, man. Cause I'm kind of depressed right now. You see this subcube, sound cube, excuse me, and you see what's in it, right? Well, just want you to know that and car audio does not mix, man. Now I was trying to take this slow and I was doing it day by day, you know what I'm saying? Do a little bit here and do a little bit there. And, I had what I wanted to do today done. And why I didn't stop, I have no idea. I have no idea, man. I'm so depressed right now. So I went out there, I put all 3 amps on the box, and my audio pipes were opposite of each other. So one had the wires coming out of one end, the other one had the wires coming out of the other end, right? And I hooked up the positive and negative backwards, man. I thought I blew both of them up. How in the world, Lord knows why or how I didn't blow both of the subs, or both of the amps up at the same time. Smoke went everywhere, and it was popping kind of crazy when I had initially put the negative on, because anybody that knows anything about car audio, you're supposed to start with the negatives and then hook your positives up. Never hook your positives up and then hook your negatives up, because there may be some power left over and you'll get a surge that way as well. So just remember that. Negatives first, then positives. So I hooked the first amp up, and when I hooked it up to the battery with the positive and negative backwards, I didn't get no strange pop. I didn't get none of that. It wasn't until I hooked the second amp up. Now, they were strapped. And when I hooked that second amp up, I was getting a crazy spark. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how when you go to touch the your positives last, and you get that little charge from the capacitors inside the amp charging up, right? So that's what I was thinking it was. So I went ahead and hooked it up, and as soon as I tightened it down, all I seen was white smoke, and it bellowed. I mean, it wasn't a little bit. And then I quickly realized what I'd done, so I'd unhooked it, and to make a long story even shorter, I'm down to 180, 1800 right now. I went out and I demoed it. It's slamming like no other for just 1800. And then I came back just to check on the amps and see how warm it was from that little demo session or whatever, and I broke the trunk latch. So now I can't get in the trunk. So it just hasn't been my year or day or whatever for car audio, man. And I just want to say to everybody out there, man, take your time. You know what I mean? All this car audio equipment costs, thousands of dollars for some folks, man. And you don't want to let something stupid like what's in this sound cube holder over here get in your way of, of your hobby and your enjoyment after you get everything together. Because that's exactly what's happened for me, man. I mean, it's bumping like no other off that 1800. I mean, I'm going to give you guys a demo, shortly and all that. But, it's nothing like two of them strap would have been, man. I mean, it's just not. I'm really thinking I could have blew that car apart with the two strapped together. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know what was going on and where I was at with the build and things of that nature. I know I ain't posted in about a week or so, so that's what I got to say. So here's my post, guys. Like I said, I wish I had better news for you, but it is what it is, and we live and learn. So I'm out another $200. You know what I'm saying? And now I can't even get in the trunk if I had the money to go ahead and replace the amp. You know what I mean? So it's just one thing after another. I'm gonna take it to slam the way it is, and hopefully I don't burn up that amp before I get out there. Seeing as it is about zero point 0.7 after box rise, maybe a little bit higher than that, but it didn't go into protect on me or nothing like that. I mean, I wailed on it. The amp was pretty warm from what I could feel. I couldn't get back there and feel my the cone of the subwoofer to tell how warm it was, or whatever. So yeah, man. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Peace and love, guys. Deuces.